Hello friends, hope you are all doing well. Our today's topic is History and Evolution of SAP, which is my second lecture of playlist Introduction to ERP, SAP and HANA. If you missed to watch my first lecture, you can click on the I symbol which you can see on the top right corner where it will direct to lecture 1. Now let's go into our topic. Firstly, we shall know about the history of SAP. As we already know the abbreviation of SAP, which is Systems, Applications, and Products in Data Processing. It is a German software founded by 5 ex-IBM employees in the year 1972. And it is headquartered in Winheim, Germany. Now, SAP is number one software provider in the current market, and its present headquarters is in Waldorf, Germany. SAP launched its product in India also in the year 2004 with headquartered in Bangalore. And the first client of SAP was Imperial Chemical Industries, which is also a German company. It is developed and released in SAP SE, which means, for example, whenever you see an advertisement, you will be hearing a word called powered by, right? In the same way, for SAP also, it is by SAP SE. I will make you clearly understand. When you launch an SAP logon pad, you will be able to see here with a copyright symbol and with a word SAP SE, right? Which is developed and released by SAP SE. We will be learning about what is SAP logon and others in the upcoming videos. These are the architects of SAP, namely Dietmar Hope, Hasso Plattner, Klaus Wellenruther, Klaus Chira, Hans Werner Hector. This is all about the history of SAP. Now let's learn more about the evolution of SAP. Here we will be seeing the journey of SAP ERP from R1 system to RISE with SAP system. Here you are seeing the word SAP ERP, right? What does this actually mean? It is nothing but SAP is also one of the ERP softwares. So I mentioned it as SAP ERP. And this is what we have learned earlier. And now we will be seeing how SAP has improved by doing changes in each stage or release in the year wise. In the year 1972, SAP released its first product called SAP R1 system. In the year 1982, it released SAP R2 system. 10 years later, it released SAP R3 system. Now here you are able to see R1 system, R2 and R3 systems, right? What does this actually mean? Here R indicates real time, whereas 1, 2, 3 indicates one tier system, two tier system, and three tier system. We will be learning about this all, what are the one tier, two tier, three tier systems or architectures in the upcoming videos. In 1993, SAP has begun to work with Microsoft on Windows NT operating system. Here, what is Windows NT means? NT stands for New Technology. It is one of the operating system which is provided by Microsoft so that SAP can work on it. In 1999, after SAP has done many changes, to gain its popularity, SAP has renamed to mysap.com. In the year 2004, SAP released its new component called SAP NetViewer, and also from SAP R3 system, it has migrated to SAP ECC 5.0, which is another version, or we can say it is the latest version of R3 system. And also it is called My SAP ERP 2004. In the year 2011, SAP introduced its own database called HANA. In the year 2015, SAP released its product called SAP S4 HANA. And in the year 2021, it is rise with SAP system, which is the latest one. Now we shall learn more about these all things in the upcoming slides. In the year 1972, SAP entered ERP software for the first time. And for any type of software, you will be seeing three types of layers, right? Like presentation layer, application layer, and database layer. Sometimes we'll be calling them as systems also. So in SAP, as this is for the first time, so they have brought every layer into one system itself. Like we can see here, this is how we are going to see. It is one tier architecture where presentation layer, application layer, and database layer are there in same system itself. And SAP released its first product called RF, which means real-time financial accounting system. And also IBM supported SAP to work on their servers and also provided DOS operating system, which is nothing but disk operating system. In the year 1982, SAP was designed based on mainframe architecture so that it can integrate all of its SAP components into one thing. In this type of system, presentation layer is placed in one system, whereas application and database layers are placed in another system. Here, this is also called two-tier architecture, where presentation layer is present in the server 1 and application and database layer are present in server 2, which is other system. So overall two systems. That's why it is called two-tier architecture. And during this phase only, SAP has gained some customers like around 200 inside and out of Germany also. And in the year 1992, SAP has followed client-server architecture, which is nothing but R3 system. What does this actually mean is it has separate graphical user interface, which we normally call as GUI, and dedicated use of RDBMS, which is relational database. And also previously IBM has given support to provide servers. Now some various manufacturers have started providing servers to SAP. And this three-tier architecture is divided into three individual systems like presentation layer is in server 1 and application layer is in server 2 and database layer is in another system. So three systems, three individual layers. So this is called three-tier architecture. And this system has taken the advantage of then evolving internet technology. So with the use of internet only, these three layers are used to connect. In the year 1993, SAP has begun to work with Microsoft, which is one of the world's software distributor, and ported SAP R3 system to Windows NT operating system. And now it started working on Windows NT operating system, which is called Windows New Technology Operating System. And from the year 1994 onwards, SAP R3 system is released for Windows NT also and chosen it as operating system. In the year 1999, due to its extension of business inside and outside Germany also, SAP has gained many customers like thousands, and it has introduced a new strategy that completely aligns the company and its product. And here itself, SAP has got renamed to mysap.com. And here it combines with e-commerce solutions also. And in the year 2004, SAP has become third largest independent software provider in the world. It had reached more than 24,000 customers over 120 countries. And it is at this stage only SAP R3 system was replaced with new version called SAP ECC, which is also called ERP Central Component 5.0. We will be knowing more about this ECC and others in the upcoming videos. And here you are able to see NetViewer, right? So what does this actually mean? It is just a platform on top of which each and every other softwares like SAP ERP, SAP BW, SAP CRM and SAP SRM, etc. will mount on it and start working so that NetViewer will provide integration for all the products of SAP. Next, it is SAP Business Suite 7. It should not be pronounced as suite, but it should be pronounced as suite. It is nothing but this includes some business operations and all integrating systems which serves for SAP business. And in the year 2012, SAP has also got its own cloud. So for that, it has acquired several companies. One of them is Concur Technologies. And later on, it got SuccessFactors, Ariba, Hybris, and Fieldglass. In the year 2014, IBM and SAP has begun a partnership to sell cloud-based services. In the year 2011, SAP has got its own database system called HANA. And what is the abbreviation of HANA? Which means High Performance Analytic Appliance. It is in-memory column-oriented relational database systems. And what is this in-memory and column-oriented? This all we are going to see in the upcoming videos. And it stores data in memory rather than storing it on the hard disk. So one of the uses of this column-oriented memory is it allows to run advanced analytics with high-speed transactions. And this SAP HANA system consists of three components called host, system, and instance. And in the year 2015, SAP launched another product called SAP S4 HANA. So here S stands for simple and 4 stands for fourth generation, and the complete name is SAP Business Suite 4 for SAP HANA. And it is next generation business suite designed to work in a truly connected digital world. And the specialty of this SAP S4 HANA is that in the name itself, it says that it works on only HANA database itself. No other database will be supporting this. And this modern ERP business suite supports AI, ML, IoT, and Fiori apps, which are the front-end services. And in the year 2021, SAP launched its latest product called Rise with SAP. So this is a business transformation as a service. We call it as BTaaS, that focus on shifting customers along with the current ERP data and process into SAP Cloud. So now each of the customers who are working on SAP ECC and also S4 HANA will be migrating to cloud. And this Rise with SAP comes with new features called Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud Platform. And this is how transformation of SAP from other databases to HANA database look like. In the year 1972, SAP got SAP R1 system, which is also one-tier architecture. And in the year 1982, SAP got its SAP R2, which worked on mainframes. And in the year 1992, SAP got R3 system, and it is also called client-server architecture or three-tier architecture. In the year 2004, SAP renamed it to mysap.com. And in the year 2011, SAP has got its own database called HANA, which is in-memory column storage database. In the year 2013, which is a product of Suite on HANA, where this ERP works with HANA as well as on the Fiori front-end apps. In the year 2015, SAP has launched its product with SAP S4 HANA, which is a digital platform which supports AI, ML, IoT, and Fiori apps. And in the year 2018, SAP S4 HANA has got advanced, and now it has got into SAP Cloud platform also. In the later on stages, it will be implementing more and more changes. We will be seeing. Let's go through some key points, whatever we have covered so far. SAP was started in the year 1972 by 5 ex-IBM employees. And here is the abbreviation of HANA, which means High Performance Analytic Appliance. And the difference between version to version, which means from SAP R1 to R2, R2 to R3, etc. This is called upgradation of the product, which involves many changes as we have seen earlier in the previous slides. And also we have seen the journey of SAP with R1 system, and now it is rise with SAP era. And SAP upgrades its operating system from Windows NT to Linux. I will be showing now where we can see this Windows NT and Linux operating systems. So for that, I need to launch SAP Logon Pad. Whenever you launch an SAP Logon Pad, if you go to the systems, which you can see in the menu bar, click on that and go to the status. So here you can see what is the operating system, which is Windows NT, nothing but Windows New Technology Operating System. And the database here it is MS SQL. As this is the ECC version, so it is showing us MS SQL, and we will be seeing further why it is like that in the upcoming videos. And similarly, if you go into the system and status, here you can see the operating system is Linux, and the database here is HANA database. This is how we need to check on which operating system is SAP working on. That's all for today, and thank you friends. Hope you enjoyed the session. We shall meet up in the next lecture, which is on architecture of SAP. Until then, keep learning and share the knowledge. Also, if you have any queries or any information or any feedbacks, you can put them in the comment section. And you can reach over to my mail ID and in the Telegram channel. And you can also catch up in LinkedIn and also on Instagram. Thank you. Jai Hind.